Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to Walsh Farms. I know the wind's blowing, so I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it's time for some spring tillage. So let's get to work. So on this tractor is my son John, and it's a 8320 John Deere. Single tire on the back, but it is a big flotation tire because cousin Jim does some earthwork from time to time. And this field is going back into corn. Jim did a little bit of corn last year, so going to do some more corn this year. But that is a blended fertilizer, and the reason I say it's blended because they do soil sampling and take the results of those soil samples and get the fertilizer blended to the dirt along to go with whatever the crop may be, and again, in this case in corn. So John is spreading fertilizer on that field, and I'll spin around. Maybe you won't get too dizzy. And then cousin Lloyd is all the way on the other end of that field with the 8320R that you've seen before in picking peanuts and all that, but you've seen it with the single tire on the back, but it's got dual tires on it now. And he's pulling the better because this field here will also go back in corn. So I'm gonna drive down there and get some closer videos of Lloyd, so I'll be back in just a moment. I decided to walk over here where John's at, so I'll go catch Lloyd in just a minute. But you can see the little fertilizer granules there, that those are just broadcast out on top of the dirt. And then when Lloyd comes by with the bedder, they will be bedded into the dirt or blended into the dirt. And you can see we need some rain here. We were supposed to get rain last week and didn't get it. It's a 30% chance tonight, so hopefully we can get a little bit of rain. And I think a 60% chance tomorrow, so hopefully we can get some of it to put some moisture back in this dirt. You can see here there's a lot more fertilizer on the ground here because that other is all on that outside edge. For those of you that are new to my channel or just new to a farming channel period, because I know there's some gardeners and just non-agricultural subscribers to my channel, if you see that little yellow dome on the top of that tractor, these tractors are GPSed, and so everything is set to tell John where he's fertilized and where he needs to go on his next trip. That way we're not wasting fertilizer, because if you waste fertilizer, if you waste chemicals, if you waste seed, you're wasting money. So all this stuff is GPS calibrated. John's run that load of fertilizer out of the spreader, so he's backing up under the fertilizer tender. I'm going to fill his spreader back up. Say hello to everyone, John.
Howdy.
So the way this spreader works, it's hydraulic driven, and you see that chain there at the bottom. So it just, as the fertilizer just sits on top, it's gravity fed to that chain. Then it comes out the back. This door is preset to a given height, and that allows the flow to come out of the back. Then it hits them spreaders and spreads out among the field. So let's get this thing filled up. Okay, so I mentioned the bubble earlier on top of the tractor, that these are driven by GPS, and this field is bouncy because we're going across the way it was harrowed. But you can see the white line, so that's what the tractor is driving down, is the white line. The blue on the right and behind the tractor is where the fertilizer has already been spread, and the gray is where the fertilizer hasn't been spread. So that's what keeps us from overlapping and wasting the fertilizer, which ultimately is a waste of money. Okay, so I'm sitting back in the spreader. You can see my feet. So there's that chain I was talking about. There's the spinners. There you can see how the fertilizer is off. So that's going to end this video for today, and at least you got to see how we spread fertilizer. And so for my gardening viewers and non-farming viewers, I hope you got a little bit of education of some of the things that happen around the farm, and that's something I'm going to do more of this year, is farming videos. Just with my work schedule in the past, by the time I'd get out here it'd always be dark. So now I'm able to get out here for daylight a little bit, and we'll do some more farming videos. So until I can get the next one posted, y'all make sure you leave me that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. You know, ring that bell so you get notified of future videos. And until I post the next video, y'all take care, God bless, and have a great week.